So ultimately what happens now is from the 27th to the 9th, what you want to do is you ultimately want to create a sequence to all the buying personas. The same way you would do it with emails, you're doing it with this from the 27th when it happens and it opens up. There's going to be a bunch of people that are going to buy that night. Those are the emotional buyers. Those are the people that are spontaneous. So about a third of the people will buy on that first night, and they're all excited and pumped up. And those are the kind of people that are just like, I'm in right away, right? Like, that's me. I bought on the first night. I liked it. I was into it. I bought it, right? There's other people that like it. They're into it, but they don't purchase, right? So what happens is, the next day on the 28th, right, some people didn't show up for the live webinar. So what we do is we take the replay of the live webinar and we mail that and we promote that to our audience now, getting people to try to watch the replay. And at the same time, Dean had done a tape with clarifying what the offer was. I like to call this the FAQs. Or clarity email. These are the people that are logical, that have questions, right? They like the product, they were interested in it, but they didn't purchase. They still have some questions that need to be answered. And those are the FAQs. And what you want to do here is you want to be able to answer those questions, those disbeliefs, right? Those objections before they even ask the question. So the idea here is that you create a video around all the objections and what people were upset about, and you come up with a solution ahead of time. So you record a video, you drive traffic to another funnel where it talks about the program, it talks about how great it is, it tells you what the offer is, and it answers all the questions, and it tries to be as clear as possible. And that's really focused on the logical buyer. And usually what happens is, like on the 27th, like I said, there's a third of the people that will buy. Then from like the 27th to like the 8th, that time period is going to be where it's going to kind of go down a little bit. And through that time period, there'll be another like third of the sales will come through. And those are really the people that are the logical people, the methodical people, the people that have questions, the people that, need to see proof, right? Testimonials. And that's the next video that's created. So, what happens is the 27th, it's over. The 28th, we do the replay. On the 1st to 3rd is the FAQ video. On the 3rd to the 4th of March is, we're sending out all around the copy for, social proof. And we're doing this on email and Facebook Messenger and social media in our Facebook groups. And we're trying to take calls and talk to people and explain to them, and get them to, watch the social media, watch the social proof videos, watch what other people are doing and seeing that they're having success, right? Because these are people that they like it, but now they need to see that it works for others. So the whole goal here now is to get people from this stage of emotion and spontaneity, I guess the word, into now the logical, methodical people. So that's the window that we're focusing on here. And then when we get closer to the 8th and the 9th, that's usually where you start to close it down. And now we're getting into urgency and scarcity, because when the clock hits 12 o'clock Pacific time, this offer will go away. So now we start to use this tactic, and we're focusing on that person that is still a little bit emotional, but more the people that are, I like to call them like the 11th hour buyer. The people that just wait for last minute. For whatever reason, they wait. They're not sure. They kind of want to do it. They're hemming and hawing. They're not really sure. And they'll wait. Some people will wait for like 30 seconds left. It's funny. I don't know why, but they do. The strategy there was we were communicating with people through the Facebook group. We were sending out our emails, sending out our Facebook Messenger. Like I said, I really would have liked to have made phone calls to these people and connected with them and hopped on calls. I did it, but I did it late, and I offered inside the Facebook group, if anybody wanted to have a 10-minute consultation, we would sit down and talk to them. And I talked to a few people, and it was great, and I helped them. And some of them didn't buy, and that's okay, right? It was expensive. I get it. And if I can serve these people, like I generated leads, right? And whether they sign up for the program or not isn't that big of a deal for me, because at the end of the day, I still have those people inside my database, and I'm just indoctrinating them. Now they have some touch points on me, and they're starting to get to know who I am, right? And if some of them start to like me, then, over a period of time down the road, right, as I start to launch more and more content and more products, eventually maybe some of them buy, right? That's the back end play. And, the whole goal for me was to get people to sign up, but really for me to create this back end play.